like this. They don't do it like this. They don't do it like this. Like this, like this, like this. They don't do it like this. They don't do it like this. They don't do it like this. Like this, like this, like this. They don't do it like this.
Yo, I've been hot man since a youngin' and up. Young boy in the truck, waves lining up. You a hater man, you don't like posting fine. Just remember that I'm hotter than you. And I trim more chicks in a whip than hair salons. Red views in the Benz roll up. Yeah. Hey, yo, it's the boy Post. Hey, yo, they don't do it like this, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah.
Like this. They don't do it like this. They don't do it like this. Like this, like this, like this. They don't do it like this. They don't do it like this. They don't do it like this. Like this, like this, like this. They don't do it like this.
Yo, I've been hot man since a youngin' and up. Young boy in the truck, waves lining up. You a hater man, you don't like posting fine. Just remember that I'm hotter than you. Hey, yo, it's your boy Post, aka PTM. You now tuned in to hoodactionnews.com. So we got a couple stories tonight. Got something for you. Got something for you and you and you and you. Blah. So you're now tuned in to hoodactionnews.com with your boy Post, aka PTM, Post the Mogul. Now, tonight, as you can see, tonight is most definitely, tonight is going to be a Chucky night. As you can see, I got Chucky holding up the screen, and we about to get it popping. So the first story is out of Philadelphia, where I am, right? Get my seat adjusted. So the first story is out of Philadelphia. Can you see me? Woo-hoo-hoo. There we go. So the first story is out of Philadelphia. Now, I'm going to play you this story so you can see what happened. This story, it's a couple different layers to this story. So there's a lot of layers to this story right here. I'm going to play you what happened, and then we'll go over the layers of this story. And then I want to talk about not necessarily some laws, but let me play the story first. Let me play the story. It's a lot of details.
Say she stabbed a man in the neck. The woman is facing murder charges tonight after police say she stabbed a man in the neck.
The suspect says the man stole her phone inside of a convenience store in North Philadelphia, and investigators say she went after him to get it back, but that confrontation turned violent.
Thursday night, I'm Sarah Bloomquist, along with Gray Hall. Rick and Shari have the night off, and the big story on Action News is a deadly end to a theft at a corner store.
We know it happened last night in the 2600 block of Germantown Avenue, and it was all captured on surveillance video.
Action News reporter Chad Pradelli is live at police headquarters with the latest now on the investigation. Chad.
Yes, Sarah, Christmas joy turned to tragedy in North Philadelphia last night. Like you said, we have the surveillance video. It is disturbing, and we're stopping short of showing the actual stabbing. It happened here on the 2600 block of Germantown in North Philadelphia. This is surveillance from the Germantown convenience store. Investigators say Ernest Pickett came in to buy some cigarettes. As he walks out, he allegedly steals a phone charging on a gaming machine. Police say it belonged to a woman outside the corner store having a smoke. She chases after Pickett, pats him down, and then allegedly stabs him in the neck.
So let me go to the screen right here. So let me enlarge this. So this is the thing that in this story, you know, when you see on my screen here, the lady right there is actually initially she's the victim. So the lady on the screen is initially the victim. So she got her phone stolen. So she was in the corner store. She got her phone stolen. Now, as you can see, she's patting the guy down and she's trying to get her phone back. So I'm gonna rewind this a little bit.
And then allegedly stabs him in the neck.
I just can't talk right now. I just can't talk right now. I just can't talk right now.
Now this is the guy's family.
And then allegedly stabs him in the neck.
So I'm gonna stop it right there. So this is actually that's the victim's family. So I'm gonna keep it right there. So that's the victim's family. I'm not gonna play the victim's family. If you want to watch this video, you can watch the original video, right? So she goes in the store. Now, when I say she, the lady right here on the screen, she goes into the store. She actually gets her phone stolen. I think she sat it down on the counter to charge the phone. The guy steals her phone. She goes out, and then as you can see, like they didn't show the final swipe. She slashed him, and that one swipe killed him. Now, he actually ran off a little. He tried to run up the street a little bit, and then he died like stumbling. Now, this is the thing, right? Now, I'm not saying that she should have got away with this, right? But how you handle this situation is key. Now, I'm not calling the kettle black when I'm saying handle the situation, because I myself have been in a situation like that, not in detailistically like this, but situations where you want to do more, but you can't, because if you do more, you'll wind up going to jail. So in this situation, what she should have did, now it shoulda, coulda, woulda, but let's learn from this situation. Somebody steals your phone, right? The first thing you should do, you go approach the guy to see if he actually has it. If he doesn't give it back, now really you shouldn't be approaching the guy, but we all know this is in the hood, and she's probably from the neighborhood. So I'm repeat that again, ladies. You really shouldn't be approaching the guy. This guy probably is the type of guy that wouldn't hit, he wouldn't hit a woman or that type, but you can't bank on that. So you never want to approach a guy. Then he obviously said he doesn't have the phone, right? Which we all know that he had the phone. She pulled out the knife and slashed him. So at the point where you actually pull out the knife and you're going to stab somebody, you're going to get a murder charge like she is. See how she's next to Chucky? So you don't want to get a murder charge over your items getting stolen. Like I said, I don't want to call the kettle black, because I'm going to give you an example. If I go outside and see somebody trying to steal my car, I'm going to want to shoot them. But by law, you can't shoot them. You're out of the car. The car is off. Now you can go out there and you can shoot them maybe with a BB gun or a paintball gun. You know, I joke with my buddy. I said if I catch somebody stealing my car, I know I can't kill them. I'll shoot them with pink paintball so the cops will know who the hell they're looking for after you call the cops, right? So you cannot kill the person if they're stealing your items. So somebody, if you're a store owner and somebody just goes in the store, well that's a thin line. Because if they come in the store with hammers, like banging stuff and all this and that, that may be a little different story. Because they actually got hammers and then they're like knocking stuff out. You ever see the guys robbing a jewelry store? That might be a little different story. But if somebody comes in, picks up an item and walks out, you cannot run up to them and shoot them and kill them. You're going to go to jail. This pretty much is the same situation. She pursued this guy, stabbed him, and then now she has a murder charge. And she's sitting next to Chucky. Chucky's like, damn, she ain't got nothing on me, right? Now, the messed up part, now, I'm not going to show this guy's family. This guy actually died. The messed up part about this is this guy's family saying that this guy wasn't too bad of a guy. He had a criminal history, but I don't want to get into that, right? I just want to get into how we can learn from this situation. A couple weeks ago, I did a video where a guy was getting his car stolen. He was at an ATM. The guy gets in his car while this other guy's in the ATM, pulls off. He rides down, he's like up the street a little bit. The guy shoots in his car, kills the guy. Now, the car owner and guy at the ATM has got a murder charge. Now, if the car owner was in the car and then the guy opened the door telling him to get out, then you can shoot the guy. That's an active carjacking. If you're away from, like, this lady was away from the phone, so it's not an armed robbery. So the cops are going to hit you. They're going to hit you with the same gray area. The law, the cops, they're going to get you with the same gray area. She got hit with the gray. This lady right here, it feels like a robbery, but it's literally by law not a robbery, because they got the video of him taking the phone from the inside and then you're going after him after. Now, if he walked up to her and took the phone out of her hand, that's an active robbery. She may have gotten off with this if it was an active robbery. So talk to your lawyer or a criminal lawyer and ask them about these gray areas, right? So before you go trying to play hero and go kill somebody because they took your Amazon packages, that's another one that I would have a hard time with. Somebody trying to steal my packages. I definitely want to shoot you, but I'm not, because I know I'm going to go to jail. That's why you keep baseball bats and nunchucks around, right? Keep some. I may be giving bad advice. Talk to your lawyer is what you do. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Talk to your lawyer. So this lady is allegedly going to, like, she's going to get the murder charge because the guy already stole it and he's walking away and she stabbed him. So she's going to get the murder charge. This is the same thing, like I said, where the guy was at the ATM and the guy stole his car and then he shot down the street. You're going to get the same type gray area charge. I call it gray area charges. So this lady, you know, she is the person that stabbed this guy, but she's actually the victim first. She's the first victim, and then he wound up being a second victim, because you can't go after nobody and kill him. And that's the gray area right there. Now, like I said, I'm in Philadelphia. This is in Philadelphia. This is a crazy case. You know, you want to give condolences to the family in this case, but this is a case of two wrongs don't make a right. Not two rights. Two wrongs don't make a right. And this is a classic case of two wrongs cannot and never will make a right. So that's what happened on this case. Now, I might do a follow-up, just to see like what actually happened with this young lady right here, but you have to pay you gotta pay very close attention to the laws, when you want to go after somebody, or you gotta really look at what's going on, because the cops want to do everything, right? The cops want to be the hero. You're not going to get off. So let me just see. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, you're not, in that case. You're not going to get off. You're not, and they're going to try to hit you with the book. Like, the law is the law, and a lot of times the law is not fair, and that's one of them. But it's also common sense. You can't kill somebody. But like I said, if you lay your phone down in the store, which I don't know what the hell she was thinking about, and somebody steals your phone, it's going to feel like a robbery, but it's actually theft. It's not a robbery, because they didn't take it off of you. They didn't walk up to you and take it out your pocket. Now, if this guy walked up to her and tried to take it out of her pocket, then that would be a robbery. But this is just regular theft, and she caught him. So it's a hard thing. So let's move on. So let's move on to the next thing. Now, I don't know what the trend is this month of December. There's a lot of stabbings. It's like stabbings, robbery, stabbings. 100% Chucky. You know what I mean? It's been a lot of robberies, a lot of stabbings, and this is going to be another one right here. So let's take a close look at what happened here. Now, this is going to be a little different. The victim is clear in this one. So it's not going to be like the last one. Where the victim was like, we're trying to figure out the victim. You move my camera. I hate moving camera midstream, but we got to do what we got to do. So in this one, the victim is the victim, and you'll see what I'm saying in a couple seconds.
As the severity of the situation, I'm like, oh my God, these people came in here to hurt us.
Right now at 6, a pregnant woman stabbed at a motel in Kissimmee, and deputies say a pizza delivery driver did it. Tonight, Fox 35 is speaking exclusively with a woman stabbed 14 times in front of her own little girl. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Manny Martinez.
Good evening. I'm Hannah McKenzie. Deputies say a bad tip is what led to that stabbing. And as Fox 35's Marie Edinger reports, the victim says she's scared she'll be attacked again as deputies continue searching for a second suspect involved.
The woman who was attacked said that her food arrived late, it was cold, and the delivery driver was rude, so she only gave a $2 tip. She did not think that would land her in a hospital bed.
Yo, a $2, listen, if you're delivering food, you're lucky to get anything. You actually got a $2 tip.
It's pretty traumatic.
Melinda Irizarry, her boyfriend, and her 5-year-old daughter were at this motel in Kissimmee Sunday, just hanging out, having a staycation for her boyfriend's birthday. A little before midnight, she says she heard someone pounding on the door. That's when deputies say a man and woman forced their way in.
Once I realized the severity of the situation, I'm like, oh my God, these people came in here to hurt us.
According to an arrest report, the man pointed a gun at her daughter, then forced her boyfriend into the bathroom at gunpoint. The woman took out a knife.
It wasn't like she was just upset. It was like she was in a frenzy mode.
At the hospital, Irizarry discovered it wasn't just her life at risk. Doctors told her she's about a month pregnant.
And I started crying, and I kept telling my boyfriend, I think I'm going to die.
Irizarry needed over 200 staples for slices across her arms, her wrist, her shoulders, her back, her stomach, her breast, 14 stab wounds in total.
Damn.
She needed surgeries for a punctured lung and severed tendons in her knee.
My daughter seeing that whole thing.
Yo, that's crazy.
It kind of is pretty heartbreaking to me.
It wasn't until later Irizarry and detectives realized that woman was allegedly the pizza driver who'd gotten upset about a small tip earlier in the night, Brianna Alvello. Detectives say they found surveillance video linking her to the crime and arrested her on a warrant the next day. But the thing is, Irizarry doesn't think this was about money in the end.
You got the money. Okay. My boyfriend told you where there was more money, and you didn't go get it.
And now, no amount of money could get Alvello out of the situation she's in.
You're not going to be able to bond out.
She's facing charges for aggravated assault, kidnapping, home invasion, and she's charged under the same statute that covers premeditated murder.
State believes that this is a punishable by life offense.
But in the meantime, the man deputies say was with Alvello is still out there. That terrorizes Irizarry.
I am scared, and he knows exactly how he looks. Go get it.
And now, no amount of money could get Alvello out of the...
Yo. Now, is it more... what I'm thinking is it more to the story? So, is it a little bit more to the story? Because why would they be looking for the money where they told you, oh, okay, I get it. They came in to rob them, and then I get it. But is it more to the story, right? But if they were really coming, if this is not like a drug deal going bad or nothing like this, not saying it is, but she's definitely going to jail. So you got mad over $2 tip. They probably exchanged words. She might have threw the $2 across the parking lot or something. It's something missing to the story. I'm not saying that the lady that got stabbed is in the wrong, but it's something missing from the story that the lady, the victim is not telling. But no matter what you're in a situation that you're delivering food. If the customer gets disgruntled, you got to get away because they're always going to win the situation, especially if you go stab them. You know what I mean? Why you think I got Chucky on the screen right there? I told you there's a lot of stabbings. It's a lot of stabbings. A lot of stabbings and shootings, right? But a lot of stabbings have been happening, right? In New York, I did a case the other day. New York, a guy just walked up to a 17-year-old girl and then slashed her. Now, if you notice in the news, make sure my camera's right. Yeah. So if you notice in the news, there's been a lot of things about slashings. I've been hearing this a lot about slashings. And I got another one right here. Let's try to find it. 2 people slashed at Grand Central Terminal. So what's up with the slashings? A lot of people getting slashed out here. Like these people, so people are literally Chucky. That's why I literally got Chucky on the screen. It's been a lot of the month of December. I mean, it's obviously been a lot of shootings, but I haven't heard of this many slashings. What the hell are they cutting people with? Is it like a knife event or what? Are people sitting in the house carving out knives? Are these people going to axe murderer school? Like, why is it a lot of slashings?
After allegedly slashing two people in custody after.
Look, soon as it came on, allegedly slashing two people. See what I mean?
Allegedly slashing two people at Grand Central Terminal. That's where we find Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Tuckman on this Christmas morning. Good morning, Lindsay.
Yo, I hate the word allege because you know damn well they slashed two people, but you got to use that word.
After allegedly slashing two people at Grand Central Terminal. That's where we find Eyewitness News reporter Lindsay Tuckman on this Christmas morning. Good morning, Lindsay.
Good morning, Pedro. Yeah, a random and violent and seemingly unprovoked Christmas Eve attack here at one of the busier train stations in the city. We do know that police were quickly able to arrest the suspect, but that suspect also had multiple prior arrests. Here's what we know of what happened yesterday evening. It was around 10:15, according to officials, on a northbound 456 train platform when the 28-year-old suspect approached a 42-year-old man. They got into some sort of argument over what we don't know at this point, but it was then that he slashed the man in the wrist with a weapon and then ran up nearby stairs. Then, according to officials on the next level of the train station, he slashed a 26-year-old woman who was standing near a turnstile, and he slashed her in the neck. He then tried to escape, according to the NYPD, heading up an escalator, but other subway riders, witnesses to the incident, were able to point him out to police. He was quickly arrested, and police did find a knife on him. Officials say the 28-year-old has 3 prior arrests for criminal mischief, fair beating, and assaulting a police officer. Now, charges for that suspect at this point, this morning on Christmas morning, are still pending. What we do know, though, is that the 2 victims were taken to a nearby hospital, and they are recovering and expected to be okay. Live outside Grand Central Terminal, Lindsay Tuckman, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Like I said, these three cases were all by knife. So these last 3 cases were like all by knife. Slasher. They keep using the word slasher, but that's what it literally is. So the first 3 cases, the girl in Philly slashing people, down in Florida, the person that ordered the food got slashed. Now these people are getting slashed on the train. 2 people getting slashed on the train. So what's up with the slashers? What's going on out here? So you know why I got Chucky on the screen. 100. Chucky 100. And that's the first case right there. So you know why. Listen, you know why I chose Chucky tonight. You know why I did. Because there's slashings at the slashing at the slashing. And I got my man Chucky right there. Look, even Chucky can't believe how many slashings it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Chucky, we on TV, baby. Yeah, Chuck, look, even Chucky can't believe how many people got stabbed. That's how many people get stabbed out here. Real 100. You know what I mean? It's definitely wild out here. So let me go to the next one. Let's see what else Chucky gonna turn on for you. Chucky turned it off. What is he gonna turn on for you? Bam. So this is a social media star. I believe that this guy is in Jamaica, or I believe this guy is in Jamaica, right? Social media star gets killed live on camera. Let's look at the details. His name was 41 Bushead. Pause. That's what it says. Creator 41 BUSSS head, super pause, right? But I believe the young guy got killed. Let's find out why.
Welcome back to Primetime News and a special welcome to folks on OneSpotMedia.com. We begin this evening with news from St. James, where security forces in Montego Bay are on high alert following the murder of a popular TikTok content creator. The deceased is 23-year-old Marlon Samuels, also known as 41 Bussed. He was shot and killed by heavily armed men in Montego Bay Friday evening, just hours before his birthday on Saturday. He was killed while live streaming content.
Damn.
National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang has taken note of the brazen gun attack and says measures have already been put in place to prevent possible reprisals.
Last night killing is opening up the potential of a gang conflict, which we are aware of, and I've asked, and I know the police is going to take every step to prevent the kind of retaliation and war.
Yo, I think this guy, I'm looking at his name. His name is Chang. I'm trying to find out this guy Asian or black, but he might be both. I was just looking at the name.
That could break up between two gangs in Montego Bay. They will move aggressively and hard to, I said, disrupt any of that. I think that this TikToker is related to someone who is considered a leader in the underworld in Montego Bay. Is just purely coincidental.
Samuels, or 41 Bussed, as he was known, is the second TikTok content creator to be murdered by gunmen while live streaming content in the last 2 weeks.
Yo, so whatever. So what now? Now we know. Yo, whatever it is about, because this happens in the United States a lot. So it's not exclusive to Jamaica. You know, if that was Jamaica, I believe it was Jamaica. So how many times have we seen in the United States where you got guys doing content that on TikTok, some social media platform, and they get killed? So I don't know what type of clout driven demonicness that the young people are into, that you want to wait for people to do live streams and then shoot at them. Like it's some type of, I think people, just like I'm inside a TV and Chucky is controlling the TV right there. I think people think that you can live inside a TV and do things to people and there's no consequence. When he turn his TV off, you going to jail. And if you don't go to jail, you still gonna burn in hell with gasoline draws on. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. But I think people really think that by doing stuff they're going to get away with murder. Just like these girls I want to show you right now. So people are doing stuff and they think that they're going to get away with murder, but you're not. If it's not a law now, there'll be a law later for you waiting. I think a lot of times what they do, they want to see how many dumbasses are actually going to do crimes, and then they'll cater the law just so they can put you in jail. But they got to find out what they can put you in jail for first. And I think that's what they did here.
Of 3 suspected shoplifters who were shocked to find out after their arrest that stealing in the state is now a felony thanks to the new Prop 36 law that went into effect last week.
It's a felony?
Prop 36.
New laws. Stealing is a felony.
Yo, look at these dumbasses in the back of the car. So look at them, right? You're telling your friend or your cousin now that stealing is a crime after y'all done got locked up and you sit in the back of the car, right? So we now know that laws are in place to stop people from themselves. So laws are in place to save people from themselves.
It's a felony. New laws. Stealing is a felony.
Dumbass.
And this is Orange County. They don't play.
Orange County, California District Attorney Todd Pritzker.
And this is Orange County. They don't play. And this is Orange County. They don't play.
Orange County, California District Attorney Todd Pritzker
Look at the
joins
white
us
man
now.
laughing.
So, Todd, I think it's great to see that criminals are now finding out the hard way that previous behavior is no longer going to be tolerated.
You know what's great about
And you know what's not great about this? Y'all black ass, y'all giving these crackers something to laugh at.
that video is the woman that is speaking on screen on the right. She's on probation to our county for stealing last year. But when she gets in the car this time thinking there's no additional consequences, she's explaining, right? Oh my God, it's a felony to her friend who obviously was clueless. And now she's looking at not only a felony, both of them, but the one on the right who's speaking is also looking at a probation violation. The good news is the message is out that in my county, where I'm the district attorney, we're the 6th largest DA's office in the country, we don't play, okay?
Yeah.
And what's great,
This dude is a jerk. See, it's like, yo, you see, this is the thing, right? You enjoying your job a little too much. You see that they're young, right? All right, they're gonna get locked up. Now you want to keep laughing.
and the message is, getting around. LA County and my county,
Now you know what I'm gonna say. If they was black, listen, y'all know what I'm gonna say. If they were black, would you be laughing that hard? You know what I'm gonna say. If it was 2 white girls, would you be laughing that hard? We know the answer to that.
touch here in California. We share a border, and we just got a new DA in Los Angeles. And I'm telling you, Nathan Hochman, he doesn't play either. San Francisco legislature, they don't get it.
See, listen, all that we don't play, they changed the law. So now you can lock people up. But before that, they were just walking out laughing at y'all stealing. So everything is politics. So now they want to say we don't play. Like I said, before they put in that law, they were just walking out stealing with no problem. Now you talking about we don't play. Yeah, okay. Not that it's okay to steal, but this dude is enjoying it a little too much. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, let me get him off my screen. Hey, yo, this is your boy Post. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Me and Chucky got more for you. Hopefully, we ain't got more for you because this is a lot of slashings, a lot of stabbings. But unfortunately, Chucky will be back. You know what I mean? Now, I had Freddy last time, but this is definitely Chucky, no child's play. So, like I said, I had Freddy up here last time, but this is Chucky, no child's play. You got all of these slashings, a lot of different stuff going on. If I was y'all, I would just stay in the house. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay in the house, and we're going to do hoodactionnews.com. So if you want to check out the clips from this, if you want to check out the clips, for everybody who doesn't have time to watch the full lives, check out the clips on hoodactionnews.com. I am streaming live on Twitter right now, on X, formerly known as Twitter. Information is on the bottom. It's Postal Mogul on Twitter, Postal Mogul on IG, and it's hoodactionnews.com is the platform. This is your boy Post. I am Izzo. Heidi ho.